Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Aidil Ikhwan bin Kamaruddin. My matrix number is 2021-113627.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Abdul Mehmi bin Ahmad. My matric number 2021-114139.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Siti Asha binti Madrusi and my student ID is 2021-12003.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Nur Atika binti Adnan. My matric number is 2021-120037.
Assalamualaikum and hi. My name is Muhammad Azudini bin Zubif. My matrix number is 2021-125847.
Unemployment is a term referring to the individual who are employable and actively seeking a job but are unable to find a job, usually measured by the unemployment rate, which is dividing the number of unemployed people by a total number of people in a workforce. Unemployment serves as one of the indicators of a country's economic status. Across the globe, unemployment is a problem that people of all ages face, from young men and women recently out of university all the way to older people who were not able to keep up with the digital change in a world. Although efforts have been made over the past few years to reduce the problem, we see the number is not reducing. On the contrary, it is rising, and in some countries, the problem is bigger than ever. One would expect that the country is the bigger problem are those that were plowed the most by the financial crisis. And yes, although they are among them, we notice that even more advanced countries with a better economy are also not able to drop the unemployment rate. Unemployment can be caused by many different factors. A financial crisis is only one of the many reasons, and depending on the target group, the reasons may vary. However, some common factor can be used as a compass to grip a map that will form a list of the most common reasons and potential solution to them.
Factor unemployment. The unemployment rate in Malaysia until October 2019 was 3.2%, with a total of 512,100,000 unemployed people. Recent statistics show various factors contributing to unemployment among youth in Malaysia. According to the Ministry of Finance, unemployment due to first, lack of work experience. Lack of work experience is one of the most significant barriers to young people for getting a job. In this regard, there is a stream of youth leaving their study to seek work experience. Second factor is classical or real wage unemployment. This occurs when wage in a competitive labor market are pushed above their equilibrium. Look at diagram showing classical unemployment. At W2, the supply of labor, which is Q3, is greater than demand for labor, which is Q2, leading to unemployment. Third factor is economic condition. In a situation where company need to cut costs, it may decide to offer employee an incentive to take early retirement or lay them off altogether. A person on temporary layoff from work and waiting to be recalled back to work can be considered unemployed. Next factor is demand deficit or cyclical unemployment. Demand deficit unemployment occurs when the economy is below full capacity. For example, look at diagram. In a recession, aggregate demand will fall, leading to decline in output and negative economic growth. With a fall in output, firms will employ fewer workers because they are producing fewer goods. The last factor is mismatch between available worker and position to be filled. When there are more workers available than positions to be filled, unemployment rate will rise. When there are positions waiting to be filled but available workers do not have the necessary training or skill to do this job, unemployment rate will be higher than when there is a surplus of available job opening compared to people looking for work.
If the nation makes the appropriate plans from the beginning, then unemployment may be eliminated. The problem of how to lower the natural rate of unemployment can be tackled in a variety of different ways. The following are some of the ways in which the people and the government may collaborate to find solutions to the problem of long-term unemployment. First, change in industrial technique. The method of production need to be tailored to the requirements and resources of the nation. It is imperative that labor-intensive technology be favored above capital-intensive technology in order to meet the needs of the economy. Second, policy regarding seasonal unemployment. The agriculture industry and sector dependent on agriculture also experience seasonal unemployment. To remove it, multiple cropping should be utilized in agriculture production. Encouragement should be given to plantation, horticulture, dairy farming and animal husbandry. The development of cottage enterprise need to be supported. Third, change in education system. The way education is structured has to be fundamentally revised. Fourth, increase in production. Development of small and cottage industry should be encouraged. Fifth, more importance to employment program. Employment should be given a higher priority in the development of 5-year plans. Lastly, high rate of capital formation. The accumulation of capital need to be pushed especially to the kinds of endeavors that result in an increase in the number of available jobs. It is important to maintain a low capital production ratio.
Next, we will look into the relationship between unemployment and economic growth. There is one study that investigates the nexus of the unemployment rate and the economic growth, and also to verify the existence of Okun's law in Malaysia. In economics, Okun's law is an empirically observed relationship between unemployment and losses in the country's production. While gross domestic product (GDP) is the main indicator of a country's performance, it reflects the economic management of the country's trade, industry, and money. In this study, the annual time series data was used spanning from 1980 to 2020, and the data were obtained from the International Monetary Fund (IMF), World Bank Data Bank, and Department of Statistics Malaysia. Since unemployment was not stationary at level, an ARDL-bound test was used to test the relationship. The ARDL model is useful for forecasting and to disentangle long-run relationship from short-run dynamics. The findings show that unemployment is negative and has a long-run relationship to GDP. This indicates that less unemployment leads to highest economic growth. This result is in line with Okun's law, which implies that a 1% decrease in unemployment leads to a 2% increase in GDP, despite the fact that the relationship is adverse. While FDI, which stands for Foreign Direct Investment, is positively related and has a both long-run and short-run relationship with GDP. As a result, the study revealed that there is a correlation between unemployment and Malaysia's economic growth. Finally, Okun's law was determined using the Granger causality test, which was used to ascertain the causal relationship between unemployment and economic growth. The outcome demonstrates that there is only one-way causal relationship, which unemployment causes the variation in economic growth, confirming Okun's law applicability. Therefore, the government should put in place policies that will drive unemployment down in order to achieve growth in the economy and encourage foreign direct investment.
To conclude, unemployment is a serious issue for any economy. It creates negative effects. The unemployed as they are jobless and suffer from most prospect to find new jobs, and those who are employed feel less secure to keep their jobs in future. However, for overall development of economy, government and individuals has to take initiative steps in increasing the productivity and improving the standard of living. Unemployment causes the variation in economic growth, conformance against law applicability. The government should put in place policies that will drive unemployment down in order to achieve growth in the economy and encourage foreign direct investment. That's all from us. Thank you and thanks for watching.